Our video tonight is about rules of divisibility. Let's watch the first video. Tonight we're talking about the rules of divisibility. Now, we already know some of the rules of divisibility. For example, we know that a number is divisible by 2 if it is an even number. All even numbers can be divided by 2. Let's look at a couple of examples. 32, 140, 76, and 398. Notice that they all end with an even number, so we know that they are all even. We also know that a number is divisible by 5 because it's all numbers that end with either a 5 or a 0. For example, 55, 670, 1015, or 1200. All of these are divisible by 0 because they end in either a 5 or a 0. Now, we also know one more, and that is we can tell if a number is divisible by 10 because all of those numbers end with a 0. For example, 300, 220, 4,200, and 90 are all examples of numbers that are divisible by 10. So let's look at a new rule of divisibility for us. And that would be if a number is divisible by 3. If the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Well, I know that the word sum means I have to add. Let's look at an example. I have the number 153. Well, what I need to do to see if it's divisible by 3 is I need to add its digits together. 1 plus 5 plus 3 equals 9. And then I need to take 9 divided by 3 is 3. Let's look at another example. 729. So that means I need to take the digits, 7 plus 2 plus 9, and that equals 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So that number is also divisible by 3. Let's look at our next rule of divisibility, and that would be if a number is divisible by 6. If a number is divisible by 6, it is even and it is divisible by 3. So let's look at an example. So 438, well, I know it's even because it ends with an 8, and 8 is an even number. So now I need to add the digits to see if it's divisible by 3. 4 plus 3 plus 8 equals 15, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So 438 is divisible by 6. Let's look at another one. 534. Well, I know that 4 is an even number, so it qualifies for that part of it. 5 plus 3 plus 4 equals 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4, so it is also divisible by 3. So that means 534 is also divisible by 6. And the last divisibility rule we are going to learn today is if a number is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. So for both 3 and 9, you have to add up the digits. So let's look at this first one. 567. 5 plus 6 plus 7 equals 18. Well, 18 divided by 9 equals 2. So 567 is divisible by 9. Let's look at this one. 8,353. 8 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 equals 18. Again, 18 divided by 9 equals 2. So, 8,353 is divisible by 9. Now you try. Decide if each number is divisible by 3, 6, 9, or none of them. Please show your work. If you have any questions, ask when you get to class. Now that you've watched the video, it's time for our summary. And our summary for tonight is explain what a divisibility rule is and why it is important. Remember to write with complete sentences using capital letters and periods at the end of your sentences. Now ask one question about the rules of divisibility. See you tomorrow.